Oof. Hello to everybody. We old grandmasters want to remember not just old days, we would like to remember fantastic personalities of the chess world. One of the greatest players in the history. We were happy to meet all world champions. I met first one Max Euwe. I think you see you either met first Max Euwe, then Botvinnik, and then others. Today I want to talk with our legend Alexander Beliavsky, Olympic champion, four-time Soviet champion, and one of the world championship candidates about Tigran Petrosian. In my opinion, this great player is underestimated, and because he was not very active in communication, in writing some books, despite the fact that he was chief editor of the 64. It was not magazine.
No.
It was not magazine. It was some kind of bi-weekly or weekly newspaper. And it was very nice newspaper. Okay, he was like nominal editor. And Alexander had a lot of communication with him and worked with him. So, Alexander, what are your, first of all, what were your opinions about Tigran before you worked with him? Why you started to?
Well, it was year 1980, and I got proposition from Tigran Vartanovich to study chess together. I was very lucky to get such a proposition because since 80 till almost till his death in 1984, I used to study chess with Tigran Petrosian on many occasions. So usually I was going to Moscow, and then he lives there in Moscow on dacha. It's outside of the city in a small village. He had quite a big room there. So we studied chess from the early morning till the evening, and it was full 3 years. And last time we had a session somewhere in the autumn of 1983, and we had to go together to the tournament in Vacancy in January 84, but somewhere in December 83, he called me and said me, Sasha, I will not go to Vacancy because I have some problems with my health. And unfortunately, it was very unpleasant. He had problems with his, it's oncology that had not any treatment at that time, and I'm not sure that it's had treatment in our time.
The same cancer as Steve Jobs had, I heard.
Yeah. No. Steve Jobs has a liver, and he had some other kind of job of these. And unfortunately, he was going to United States trying to treat, but they said that there is no treatment. And since then, he died somewhere in the summer 84.
Yes.
So he didn't play anymore in the tournaments since then. So I had a pleasure, and I was lucky to work with Tigran Petrosian full 3 years.
Yes. And what did you study from him? What was something unusual which was different? You worked.
We analyzed different positions, and we played a lot of light games.
Like you played what, 15 minutes or something?
No, without clock.
Without clock, you played light games.
Yeah, because
like in old times.
I don't like to play blitz, and I wasn't great playing blitz.
But Petrosian was great player. Tell me the story how Petrosian played against Karpov. On some Soviet national team camp.
Yeah, and it's I think that Petrosian was one of the quickest players in the world. So he was calculating variations enormously quickly. So when he played even against Karpov, Karpov was a world champion.
Yeah.
And that time, when they played for 3 minutes, Petrosian had an upper hand.
Yeah.
I played 5 minutes, and Karpov had already enough time
You know, to win.
to. So Karpov was stronger for 5 minutes,
For
but
five.
for 3 minutes, when and it was another clock. You don't know exactly how much time you have
Yes,
remaining time. So under such circumstances, Peterson was stronger.
because it's very famous story when Fischer came to Soviet
So
Union on Khrushchev invitation with his sister, and he went to Central Chess Club and started to play blitz with all Moscow best blitzers, and he demanded to play against Botvinnik because Botvinnik told I never play blitz, and Fischer was beating everybody terribly, and then they had to call Tigran to come and to beat Fischer.
yeah, if they played for 3 minutes, I'm sure that Peterson was a very strong opponent, even for Fischer. It doesn't matter. For Carlsen, for Fischer, it doesn't matter. It was his main trait that he was calculating enormously quickly variations. The problems, and he was a world champion, so for sure he was one of the greatest players on the earth. But his problems was that he don't like to play positions that he not analyzed previously. So it was quite frequently when he was getting positions that he did not yet analyzed. So he proposed draw to his opponent. He was going back to his hotel room, was analyzing this position, and next time he know already plan what to play. So he never
You mean it is was more psychology or just some chess understanding? What
No,
was?
it's psychology. Of course, he understands chess quite well, but he felt not very firm when we were getting position which he didn't analyze previously. So he preferred to know which plan is correct, which is not. Well, you see, he was calculating variations enormously quick, but he should know what to calculate.
Yeah.
And when he analyzed this position under such circumstances, he was a very strong player.
What is your opinion about his place in the chess history? Because okay, not many, some Western, even top players who didn't know them properly well, they believe that he was one of the weakest world champion among
No,
Soviets.
it's not the case. I think that
I think the
because he
same.
was one of the quickest players in the history of chess history. I think that and he deserves the title of world
No,
champion.
title, yes, but I mean, if you would put him over Smith, Botvinnik, Tal, or Smith,
I can
Spassky.
say that if he would play against them, only positions that he analyzed already, I think that he was stronger than.
But look, but then
But in chess, you cannot
yeah.
play just positions that you already
Yeah,
analyzed.
but okay, the same. You can say what would be his place if he would play all the positions which he would see first time in his life.
Yeah, then he is
All draws,
he,
all
he,
draws.
he wasn't so strong because he always hesitated. He didn't was sure which plan is correct, which is not. So he would like to first to analyze this position at
No,
home.
but so what do you mean? That you mean that we believe what the player which is strong with planning, we call him a strategical player or positional player. That means that Petrosian was tactical player. He
Yeah,
was
of course he was excellent tactical players. for me, he was an excellent tactical
But in
player.
Soviet
He
school,
wasn't strategic.
in Soviet school, it was some high recognition to call somebody strategical player, and some insult, small insult. You are cheap tactician. Like Botvinnik was told about Bronstein before the match that he is cheap tactician, and Bronstein after the match told Botvinnik is cheap tactician.
But you see, if you're calculating variation very, very quickly, it's a great advantage. And chess player who calculate variation very quickly is already very strong a player. So I wouldn't like to say that a tactician it's better or worse than
No, me too.
strategical
But in
player.
Soviet chess school, it was
I think
somehow
that
mixed out.
Botvinnik was a player who could discover a correct strategy during the game. Petrosian wasn't the player who was so strong for discovering strategy during the game. Of course, both of them at home could discover the best possible strategy in any position if they have enough time. But the main treat of Petrosian during the game was an enormous quick calculation of variations. And the greatest treat of Botvinnik was his ability to discover the correct plan.
What do you think? How he became? He was not so aggressive player. How he became world champion? He told you something about psychological attitude. Yeah, very funny.
Well, he liked chess very much. He can study chess the whole day, and he wasn't playing chess to become a world champion. He just liked to play chess. He liked chess itself. And once when he thought how I am playing during the tournaments and how I am
Fighting. Yeah, you're fighting,
fighting
suffering.
and suffering when I am losing game and so on. He said me, Sasha, you should play lighter, lighter. You know how I became a world champion. I just played chess and nothing else. I wasn't thinking about becoming world champion. I just would like to make the best move, and that's all.
And not to lose
So
again. And not to lose.
no, it was later. It was much later. It wasn't his idea not to lose game. I said he don't like to play positions that was unknown for him.
Yeah, I know. So, but what do you think? What for openings he created something, some real influence on the openings?
Yeah, well, let's say French defense, and in many openings, of course, he had excellent ideas. His idea of positional exchange sacrifice. Yeah, we can show a lot of games.
Yeah.
It's so even as I said that it's your sacrifice is like Petrosian.
Well, you played with him in one teams, European Championships or Olympiad. Which team tournament you played together? Maybe 1982 Olympiad, no?
In Lucerne, you mean?
Lucerne, yes.
I don't remember whether he played or.
I think he played for sure, Lucerne.
Yeah. So and I don't know whether he played in world in the match,
European
USSR against.
No, he didn't play because he was sick. It was 1984 in London.
Yeah, he wasn't yet sick.
No, he was sick. No, he was sick. He died 1 month later. It
No,
was
no.
84. He was sick.
It was the year 84. It's not 82. Yeah. So for sure, in 84 he didn't play for sure.
European Championships you played. You was playing in the team in 1985 in Bulgaria. Yeah.
Yeah. So probably we played in Lucerne. Yeah, in 82.
Yes, Lucerne. Yes, 82 together in one team. Yeah.
Well, so I suppose that he was an extremely strong player, and his knowledge of chess was enormous, and he liked chess very much, and he liked to study chess, and he liked to play blitz as well because he was very quick.
Yeah.
The only problem for him was even it was the problem with strategy. It was some feelings that he is not the best player for discovering the best plan during the game. That was, I think, that was why he
Was very
more
cautious,
frequently than other players
very cautious, and he
draw.
was
But
not pushing sufficiently.
yeah, but when he played position, when he already analyzed it home and he knows the correct plan, then he took his
Yes, he was a bit deaf. He had
yeah,
special device.
this device for deaf persons.
The deaf
So
person.
he was taking it out just not to listen
To
draw
proper
proper
position
precision from
the
his
opponent
opponent.
and started to play. Yes, it was sign. Many top players they have seen this sign. If Petrosian took out this instrument out of his ear, it was clear that he is
He's playing
playing
for
for win, and he's playing his
yeah,
very
it's a little bit a joke, but well, uh, if he was sure that he has a better position and he already analyzed this position, he was one of the best in the world in any positions that he
yeah.
analyzed.
Yeah, okay. I met him many times, spoke to him, but I never had such close analyzing connections. I saw many times how he played blitz. Blitz when Petrosian played, it was fantastic, let's say, entertainment
Yeah,
because he was commenting
yeah,
everything,
he
making
always
big
was.
eyes. Actor, his eyes were very big. Yes. Oh, what is this? How he wants to meet to win against me? Really? And there is some on YouTube. There are. You can say everybody can see his blitz. I think against Vaganian or against somebody else. How comments? It was fantastic. Jokingly, the public around was entertained so much. Everybody was laughing, joking. So it was and was very instructive because it was fantastic power of his play and let's say, and it was really entertaining.
And
And
he had a very good sense of
humor.
humor. We spoke quite a lot about chess, and he remembered his match against Botvinnik,
Yeah,
and as Botvinnik had a better position in, yeah, I forget in which game, but finally he lost.
yeah, to Petrosian.
And uh, next day, Petrosian said that, well, I had worse position, but if I previously
Yeah.
would play
Move, I would be better.
as a move, my position is quite defendable.
Yeah,
So Botvinnik, he was having glasses.
yeah.
He took his glasses out. He was cleaning
Cleaning is
his
it?
glasses, put glasses back, was thinking on this
Yeah.
Peterson proposition. That большое
Yeah,
счастье.
big happiness. Yeah, but I hear that they, in some moments, they quarreled and they didn't talk to each other.
No. They spoke. Maybe at some moment when
Yeah.
it was clear that Botvinnik already completely losing the match,
But
but from the beginning
but
they quite.
But the match was really somehow not unusual. Match started with big blow for Petrosian. Petrosian played white. He played white, Queen's Gambit, normal position, some most ordinary Carlsbad structure, and Botvinnik killed him. So to lose first match in your first game in your
Yeah.
match against for world championship and in such style with white, it was huge blow for Petrosian. But he managed to win the match. So it shows that he had still some power,
Yeah,
some
he was
psychological
20
power.
years younger than Botvinnik
Yeah,
and almost 18 years younger. So it was a next generation, and Botvinnik was already old generation. So it was quite natural that new generation is beating
Yeah,
or
it's always,
previous.
yes. Botvinnik explained himself that the young must win. So he, first of all, he commented who is younger in the match for world championship, and the young guy has better chances. Yes, it's great story, but okay, let us see your game because I liked very much your game. Your when you won first time against Petrosian, when you won first time, you lost before 3 games to him. It was 1977, and you play in the tournament in Vilnius. Vilnius.
International
Yeah,
tournament.
fantastic tournament. I remember I was there as a trainer of Maya Chiburdanidze, who was training before her world championship match. And Petrosian every morning after breakfast, he took newspapers. Everybody was around him, and he was commenting world events. Was going on with the joking way, so everybody was laughing. It was so much entertaining. So you played against Petrosian with white Nimzo Indian, not Nimzo Indian, Queen's Indian, yeah. Petrosian didn't play Bishop A6. In that years, Bishop A6 was not popular anymore.
Even at this time, 78, Bishop A6 wasn't yet
It
so
was yet,
popular.
yes, yes. Now it became okay.
Yeah, it's
Bishop
now it's
C2, Bishop
mainstream.
E7, yes, knight C3, knight E4, and Queen C2. Later,
Bishop D2 now
Bishop
entering.
D8. Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
Except
Everybody's playing. Yeah, yeah. Now, because theory changed, yes.
it's too simple Queen C2 and too easy to equalize with black.
Yeah, okay. Knight C3, knight C, Queen C3, castle, castle. And Petrosian played here. Here there are many moves. Okay, one move is D6, another is F5, Bishop F6, somebody played C5 was played. Karpov played C5, I think. And then B3. Karpov played many games with C5, B3, and some great games with black. But Petrosian played Bishop E4. What do you think about this move?
Well, it's quite liable. It's also okay for black. Then they can put knight on c6 if bishop already on e4, and if white change bishops, then it's very close to equal.
So Bishop F4 you played is a good move. Bishop F4, and now he played black played Bishop F6, Rook FD1, and now Knight C6. Yeah, Petrosian plays, but look, but he plays without center. White has center, and here you played.
Knight d5.
Yes, I like this move very much. Yeah, because you want to open D file. Yeah, to open D file, take.
It's my only chance.
Yeah, if he takes, you take with the pawn and then fantastic pressure on the D file. Yeah, fantastic pressure on D7. Yeah,
Yeah, but still, I am not sure that it's a big advantage
it
for
has to
white.
be. No, why not? It has to be a big advantage because black is passive and you are just doubling. Then H4, Bishop G5, and killing.
And let's say if start with f6 here, I don't know.
What pawn takes? So what? C7 can do.
You can't
No, no,
take
no,
with
no.
a rook because bishop
Yeah, yeah,
g5.
yeah, no, no. No, no,
Because
it can, it can,
queen
it, no, no,
g5.
it can be a problem. So Tigran plays, he had to play probably queen e7, he plays rook c8, yeah? Okay, now you could take on c6, but you don't take, you play h4,
Yeah,
queen e8. And here, of course, this was possible, yes, c5. Huh? Queen d7, this. Okay, rook d8 maybe, then e5, you take, no, not e5. Maybe bishop e3 simply, you take a lot of space, yeah? A
a
lot
good
of space.
passive position, but
No, sorry.
once more again, it's not maybe not big deal. I think that
But then weakness is the queen side will be under attack. Rook ac1, queen a3, and start something will be under fire. Must be. But you played
queen e7 and
you played
then
interesting move. Sorry, you played knight g4. Interesting way. Bishop e7 and you played d5.
yeah,
It's
I
more, it's
prepared
more,
this
it's more
because
direct.
now I have a
H5, f6. Now you play h6. And now maybe g5 was better solution because here after g6 you started small positional combination to change the position. This combination is piece sacrifice, but it's no, it's not piece sacrifice because it's
yeah,
it's at the moment. Yes, now double attack follows. Take.
It's exchange. It's
Yes,
it's
it's
piece
reality.
exchange.
Yes,
It's not
exchange.
sacrifice.
Knight b7, rook 6 d4. Yeah,
Yeah, I have some pressure because of pawn d7 and
and plus pawn
because his king a little bit exposed. But I can't say that it's a winning
No,
position
no,
for
of
white.
course not. Okay, pawn h6 is an important part of the business, and he played d5. You know, he played d5. You could play queen e3 or queen d3.
I played queen d3.
Yes, queen e3 probably was slightly better. To be far from the knight, queen d3, knight d6. And here you made some mistake
Yeah,
for
yeah.
young guy. Young guy wanted to take material. He was much younger. How you was okay? He was younger, 25 years. Yes, younger.
Yeah, yeah, I just didn't realize that his knight on
Is
d6.
powerful blockade knight became. So he is not
Yeah,
blockaded.
that C file will be
And
open, and
yes,
he is controlling C file, only open file on the desk.
yeah,
And knight on d6
yeah.
firmly blocked
Yes,
by extra pawn.
correct way was knight
Yeah, yeah,
e3, for example, f5 and b3 first, yes? And
yeah,
then maybe something like f4, take on d5 later, something
yeah,
like
yeah.
this,
This
yes,
position is slightly better for
for
white.
white, for
Yeah,
sure. You took on d5, you thought, okay, I win a pawn. But suddenly after e5, rook b4, and f5, knight e3, and here, okay, knight is
he made
powerful. Big mistake here, because he had to fight against your rook.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Against your rook is in the air. Yeah, yes. And but you want to take this rook back into action, rook a4 and back. Yeah, for this reason he had to play logical move b5. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and
Queen
after
d2,
after
queen
after
g5.
d5, my rook is
Your rook is somewhere in the air, in the cosmic space. Yes. Something.
yeah. Black has for sure. Black has an excellent compensation here.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but Petrosian played okay, automatic. Look, this some looks automatical. Yes, and
Yeah,
people.
it's quite natural. He's
Yeah, but natural,
controlling.
but mistake.
Yeah, of course.
Because in his fall, target is different.
Uh,
Target,
he missed the best possible solution.
yeah, and now Rook is escaping. Rook is entering the game, yes? Now Queen g5 he plays, and now Queen a3.
Knight on d6 is here.
Yes, Queen e7, and now b3. Stopping, King f8, and now Queen b2. And now this diagonal started to show signs of the problem, yeah?
Yeah, so still he has a compensation because he is controlling only open file C, but because his king
King now, King,
exposed
yeah.
some
You will improve
threat
rooks, and
also.
some f4 sooner or later will open the king. He plays rook c5. And now I like this move which you played. You played knight c4. You won't fight this blockading knight to kick it away.
Yeah, but in this case, I will just will get a free d
Yeah,
pawn,
it is.
extra
You
pawn.
are giving pawn back. Yes, giving pawn back because rook
If he
c4.
takes,
If he takes, you play e5.
yeah, for sure.
No, he played
And take
d6.
d6, and then
Yes, and now what he
queen
plays?
b7 check.
Queen b7 check. You play king g1 simply going back. And what to do with pawn e5?
Threat is d7 and
d7.
queen takes e5,
If it's
both.
possible, resign
Yeah.
immediately. Yes. Position is. You see this. He overlooks this simple. Okay, simple. Okay, sacrificing pawn back. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a sacrifice.
No. Okay, it's giving it back simply. Yeah. And no, it's elimination of the blockading knight.
I just after that getting my trump. My trump is free d pawn.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to give up.
Yeah, yeah, of course, you are always ready to give it up. So knight c4, he plays knight f7. Now queen a3.
Rook takes a7 is the threat.
Yes, d5, and now rook takes. Yes, you repeated position 2 times. Plays queen d8, and now knight a5. Yeah, queen
Queen
b6,
c6,
and now knight b7. And he
even
plays
knight
b4,
b7.
and now bam, just as a game of double attack.
Yeah, the
b3, knight
threat knight
d7. Yeah.
d7 check. Yeah,
Yeah. Yes, interesting game and instructive game. Okay, was not without mistakes. Some mistakes were okay, but
not
they
great mistake, but of
but
course.
they're instructive.
It's typical Petrosian with pawn sacrifice knight d6
Yeah.
and controlling c file only open. It's good.
Idea was correct, but first of all,
But
play
you see,
d5.
it was already the year 1978, and he was a world champion in 63,
Yeah.
from 63 to 69.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure that in the year, let's say 69, he would play b5 instead of rook c8.
Yeah. But okay, instructive game, interesting memories, interesting personalities. So thank you very much, Alexander, and we will talk about other world champions in the future.
Yeah. See you.
Bye.